been a while since we've done a house on Tokyo Portfolio, and I thought it was about time we did another one. So today we are in the western neighborhood of Fukasawa, which is a very high-end and quiet neighborhood, close to the city, not too far, and right behind me is this beautiful aluminum-clad house, which I will show you in a second. But before we go inside, let's go see the neighborhood. With the nearest station being about 15 minutes away by foot, the Fukasawa neighborhood in Tokyo's western city of Setagaya might not be the best place for those who commute by train. It's a peaceful neighborhood with plenty of greenery and is walking distance to Komozawa Olympic Park. This park was constructed for the 1964 Olympics and is a sports-focused park complete with a large running track, tennis courts, and plenty of other exercisey stuff. And it looks like they sometimes have bouncy castles too. The closest station to the house is Oyamadai, which features a cute shopping street lined with patisseries, boulangeries, and my new favorite wine store, Yahata Club, a place where you can buy a bottle of wine and enjoy it in the garden in the back. Apparently, it's been around for more than 100 years. With that, let's go back to the house. So coming inside this crazy-looking aluminum exterior house, before we talk about this entrance, just wanted to bring up this little guy. So this place comes with an automatically locking lock. You use a key card, just like this guy, tap it in, just like a hotel, and you're inside, as we are. And right next to here, you can see, of course, you have your bountiful shoe storage right over here and all of these little cabinets, and a little area right here just to put some flowers or something like that. But this place is a bit unique. In fact, I've never really shown a place like this on this channel before, because there's not really 1, 2, or 3 stories, it's all half stories. And there is one benefit to having these multiple little floors, and that can be seen right over here. Just kind of pop this up, and you can take this off, and you have a little extra storage right here, a little underfloor storage. And well, you could probably put a little, actually not too little, you could put a whole wine cellar down here. It's pretty temperature controlled. You can see they even foamed it up, so it's nicely insulated and all that. And if this doesn't slide when I put it right there, you can even fit me inside. Just like that. Yeah, there's even a box of Aquarius or Japanese Gatorade back there. So yeah, this is the perfect little space to keep all your temperature controlled goods. Now, let's go see what else is on this floor. So this house has 1.5 bathrooms, and this would be the first one. Right away you can see that you have your nice Japanese toilet. It doesn't have an automatically opening function or anything like that, but it has everything else that you would need: butt washer, heat, all that kind of stuff. Of course, you have a little window over here, and if you step right into the bathroom, you can see that this is a more standard type bathroom. They call it the unit bath, where it's all just a prefabbed thing. They put it all together in here, and it's perfectly sealed, no mold, and even a decent little bathtub over here. Unfortunately, there's no TV in here, but you don't really need that much entertainment in the bath, do you? So let's go see the rest of it, which is right over here. On the way to the bedroom, I just wanted to point out one little thing. You might have noticed that you have these little stamps all over the place. And these are the stamps for quality control. So this is what they stamped at the factory on these wall boards. And well, usually you would cover this up with paint or something, but they decided to just keep it all for design purposes and all that. And they even gave you a little shelf over here, I guess for linens or something like that. But you just go up 3 steps over here, 1, 2, and 3, and you're in this very strange little bedroom area, or I don't know, loungy area or something like that. If you look at it from my angle, you'll see that you have completely open, right? But you can actually close not only the closet area over here, but the rest of it with just one touch, I think. Yes, just one touch, just like that. So yeah, it's actually usable as a bedroom. There's no storage in here, but the second you open this up, well, you have your shared closet with the other bedroom, which you can get to right up here. And I just want to point this out. This is not the main entrance you'd use to get to the bedroom. That would be. But you can still come up here, and if you don't want your bedroom mates, whatever, people next bedroom to you to see your stuff, you can just kind of close this off right here and have a tiny little bit more privacy, or at least visual privacy, because you can definitely hear everything that's going on next door. But this is about the same size as the first bedroom, and there's actually a third bedroom in this house right next to us, so let's go see that. So this one is about the same size as the other two, and this is actually the most private one of all of them. So you have your door right over here that you can just close for total privacy, and you even have your own closet that you don't need to share with your next door neighbor, which is pretty nice. And this even has its own little curtain thing too. So yeah, you can just hide away your collection of Hello Kitty t-shirts or whatever you have that you don't want people to see. But this is one of my favorite houses that I've been to because it is in many ways completely unusable. However, what I will say is that if you have an artist retreat in here, this would be perfect. Now, let me show you why. And that reason would be the kitchen, living room, and dining room setup that they have over here. It's all very open, but unlike most places in Japan, it's not over one floor, but just like the rest of this house, over multiple stories. And let's just start with the kitchen right here. You have a very large kitchen. You don't really get kitchens of this size in Japan with this kind of island in the middle, or peninsula, I should say. But yeah, they have put in a 3-burner gas stove over here, a nice sized sink. They like giant sinks in Japan, what can I say? Complete with a water purifier function in it as well. And yeah, all the storage that you could want. But what I really like about this is how open everything feels. You can see everything that's going on right from the kitchen and vice versa. And you can also see what's going on in your neighbor's yard. And that might sound a little creepy, but this is a pretty common thing in Japan. So they have a term over here called shakke, where basically you are borrowing your neighbor's view. And they have a really nice garden over there that you get to enjoy from your cooking station right here, which I just love. But let me just show you why I also think this is the perfect place for an artist retreat. First is how open it is, of course, we already got to that part. The second would be how tall the ceilings are. What that means is that you can stand up really large canvases in here, canvases in here without any problems of, oh, well, how am I going to fit it with the ceiling heights? And the best part is you get all of this natural light just to show all of your beautiful artworks and crazy stuff that you do in here. But there is one other secret that this place has. If you just climb up the stairs over here, you'll see you have this area right over here. This is, you could call the 4th floor, kind of, maybe 3rd and a half floor. This is a lofted area that you can, well, have a couple of beds on, have a couple of futons on, and just keep it as another place for your artist friends to crash. And they even get a little privacy as well. Again, no audio privacy whatsoever, but at least you don't have to look at them sleeping. But this place, if we just sit down over here, is a very unique one, as I've said before. It is in a nice area of Tokyo, not the most central, but it's still about 15 minutes to the nearest station, which is Oyama-dai. And while it's a bit smaller than you would imagine, the whole thing only comes out to about 76 square meters or 850 square feet, it is not that expensive either, at about 85,888,000 yen, which is about $550,000 these days. If you want to learn more about this property, you can look in the link in the description below. You can always follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you would like, and of course, subscribe to us on YouTube. Until next time, thanks for watching.